A Minot museum has extended its hours for the summer months. The Railroad Museum of Minot added 2 more days for visitors. Museum Director Ben Bush says during the winter they were open on Saturdays, but now they're open Tuesday and Friday as well. He says aside from the additional hours, the museum is looking to make some upgrades over the next few years. Bush mentions things like adding to the kids section, putting up TVs for educational videos, and more are on the list.
Trying to think of the best way to improve the museum, the exhibits, the interactions with everybody that comes in.
Bush says the museum focuses on the history of railroads that have served Minot. I've been in the museum before. It's a very cool place.